World Meets Girl. The next Girl Meets World episode that's not really an episode. And if you don't know what I'm talking about or what I mean by that, allow me to explain. What's going on YouTube? So how is everybody doing today? And if you haven't already told me, how did you guys enjoy Girl Meets a Christmas Maya? I already gave my opinions on it, but I did leave out one thing. I was talking about how this may be Girl Meets World's last chance. Their last chance to impress their audience before season 3 ends. So did they accomplish that task? Well, like I said in my previous video, I didn't think the episode was great, but it was definitely good enough. And it gave me some hope for the future. So, congratulations, writers. You gave me just enough hope to not want to turn off my television. That being said, you still have a lot more work to do. But let's talk about this next episode, which is not actually an episode. Apparently this is just gonna be about the cast or the writers and whoever else answering questions from the audience. And apparently these are questions that you guys asked them via Twitter. And I wish I had known about this when this was going on, because if I did, I probably would have asked some questions of my own. Now, I doubt the writers would have actually answered my questions though, because they're way too scared to actually confront me. They don't want their audience to know that they know that I exist. I get it. If I were you, I would probably do the same thing. But if I were able to ask some questions, here are some questions that I would probably ask. Question number 1. Were the 200 or so Lucaya foreshadowing moments real or a coincidence? Now this is something all the fans are dying to know. I mean, pretty much everybody already has their minds made up. I mean, if you ask most Lucaya fans, they're gonna tell you nothing is a coincidence. In fact, I think even you uttered those words, writers. And they would tell you that there is simply way too many foreshadowing moments for them all to be a coincidence. And if you were to ask Rukus fans or maybe fans of other ships, they would probably tell you that they're all coincidences. But only you know for sure. So I would be interested to know what your answer would be there. Even though that's probably another question that you would probably not answer, but it would be a question that I would ask nonetheless. Your fans want to know if they're being duped or not. They want to know if you're really as smart as you portray yourself. They want to know if you deserve a lot of credit or praise, or if they should just get out the pitchforks right now. And quite frankly, I want to know that myself too. Another question that I would ask, which ships do you think have the best chemistry on the show? Once again, another question that you would probably not answer, because you want to make sure that everybody feels equally important, and you don't want to play favoritism to any of the ships on the show. And you would most likely try to make it seem like every ship on the show has the same amount of chemistry and importance, and you love all of the ships equally. I already know how that would go. Either that or you would just avoid the question entirely. But it's just one of those questions that I would definitely ask, especially considering the answer is so obvious. And if you said anything besides Lucaya or Ryarkle, and maybe Corpanga, but let's be honest, even that would be a stretch, at least on Girl Meets World, the audience would know that you're a liar. But like I said, I don't think the writers are the only ones answering the questions. I'm pretty sure some of the cast are answering the questions too, so maybe some of them have some balls. Another question that I would ask specifically for the writers, do you think that you did a good enough job with season 3 that you guys all deserve a season 4? Because if I'm being completely honest, and yes, I know I'm a skeptic, yes, I know I talk a lot of But I always give it to you guys real, and I give it to you guys raw. And I'm pretty sure that's why you guys all enjoy watching me so much. Because regardless on if you agree with my opinion or not, you know I'm gonna give it to you, and you know I'm gonna give it to you straight. No filter. And if I'm being completely honest and putting my bias aside, I don't think you guys deserve a season 4, at least based on the job that you did with season 3. Now, all that being said, I obviously still hope you guys get a season 4, because I do have just enough faith in you guys to say that I think that you are very much capable of rebounding in season 4. And if the show did get canceled, a part of me would always wonder, what if? What if there were a season 4? What if the show didn't get canceled? Would Lukaya have happened? What about Ryarkle? What about all of the lessons that we wouldn't have gotten to? There would be just far too much curiosity. So yeah, even though I don't think that you deserve a season 4, at least based on season 3, I do still hope you guys get one. And if you put season 1 and 2 into play, then I do think that you deserve a season 4. Because overall, I think that you did a good enough job to deserve one. Even if season 3 wasn't one of your best. And let's be honest, I mean, Girl Meets World is still one of the best shows on Disney. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's still pulling in some of the best ratings, so yeah. And another question that I would ask, what is your favorite episode in season 3? I am curious to know what the writers deem as the best episode. And also the actors and actresses themselves as well. I'm curious to know if they think a lot like their audience, or maybe a little bit differently. I mean, who knows, for all that we know, most of them think that the best episode of season 3 was Girl Meets Hollyworld. I mean, I highly doubt that, but I mean, who knows? And according to some people I talked to, I think that there may be some bloopers in this episode too. And I really hope that that's true, because I love watching bloopers to some of my favorite shows. I think bloopers are like one of the most entertaining things that you can watch when it comes to a show and like behind the scenes stuff. Seeing the actors mess up on some of your favorite scenes, it's just really hilarious. Although it could be traumatizing as well, because a scene that you may deem as perfect may be far from that, at least under the surface. I mean, could you imagine the Lukaya almost kiss? What if they had to shoot that scene like 50 times because Peyton and Sabrina couldn't stop laughing? Would that make you think any less of the scene? I mean, it wouldn't for me, but I mean, everybody is different. And this is also a 1 hour special. I'm pretty sure the last real special that we got for Girl Meets World was Girl Meets Texas, right? 1 hour of Girl Meets World, people. Even though it's not a real episode, that's pretty exciting to hear. And I know I, along with many others, will watch and hopefully enjoy every second of it. So let me know what you guys think about this upcoming episode in the comment section below. And what questions would you guys ask the writers or the cast if you could? And if you guys are interested in supporting my channel so I can make many more videos for you guys going forward, check out that Patreon link in the description box. But I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.